Well, top of the morning, everyone, and welcome to Friday, TGIF. It is Friday, right, Raylene? Jeez.
Yes, thank God.
I'm saying that. I'm not even really sure. We're live from Fly on the Wall Productions, North Main Street in Barrie. It is a beautiful day. The sun is shining. We're already at 41 degrees, head first right into Easter weekend. Mm-hmm. And here we go.
It's not going to get much warmer than it is right now, though.
Yeah,
they said, and blustery all day.
Meteorologist Raylene Minier.
Sunny, blustery.
Okay.
And this is it for temps.
Really? For the daytime high?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, and then tomorrow, the same thing. Sunday, though, is when it starts to warm up, and then it gradually throughout the week it warms up. I even saw there's one day where it says it's going to be 75.
Oh, my God.
So, hey.
There we go. Motorcycle. God, I saw so many of them.
Yes.
So many of them yesterday. It was incredible. Jack Attack Sports in just a little bit, but I want to lead off this morning by dedicating our episode this morning. What the heck? Why not? To the firefighters that were in Barrie yesterday.
And there were a lot of them.
Whew.
Yes.
All the towns. All of them. There was the mutual aid was incredible.
Yeah.
And
thank goodness they did an incredible job.
Just to see all of them working like that, focused. They know what they're doing. And they're cold. Mm-hmm. They're tired, probably hungry.
But they have a job to do, and they keep on going.
Yeah, and they know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. And it was remarkable to see all of them yesterday working like a fine-tuned machine. Even when multiple towns come in, there's so much clarity about who does what and when and how it goes. And
yes.
Incredible.
And thankfully, they can work like that together because look at what they saved. And we lost that one building, but what they saved, really close proximity to that building, what they saved was absolutely incredible. And the fact that there were no injuries is even more incredible.
Sure.
We're lucky.
We're very lucky. And I just, I also want to thank Chief Cushman for for coming on the air.
Taking a minute to speak. Yes, that was very good of him.
He was a good guy.
And I don't know if you saw, but they had been fighting that fire since really early in the morning. And I know everybody can say, well, that's their job, but I still think that this is pretty cool. They fought that fire all morning. Everybody's tired. They're done for the day, finally going back to the station.
Sure.
And there was an incident in front of Yipes where an elderly gentleman fell, and Caitlin and Adam went out to try to help him, and they were not being successful, and the firemen were bringing the truck back, and they immediately pulled right over, got out to help, and then the EMTs were right behind him. Same thing, and an officer. So all of them were there. They were helping. The officer went back to get the man's cart that he was pushing, and made sure it was up near him. And so no one had to call them. They were driving by, and they stopped and took care of the situation, and because it's what they do. And again, lucky.
Yeah, we're very lucky
That they're paying attention enough to know that these people need our help, and we're going to pull over and take care of it.
We're going to have fun this morning. We're going to laugh. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about Bernie Sanders. Mm-hmm. I should say Senator Sanders, who was in Barrie yesterday. Of course, we're going to talk about that. But I just want to say, while we're still talking about the fire and everything, it was a pretty profound moment when I brought Lily over there last night around, I don't know, 6:00, something like that, for her to see for the first time in her life what fire can do and how powerful it can be. And it was really quite a moment yesterday. And I took some photographs of just the look on her face when she was seeing the building in ruins, just laying there. And I kind of just let her soak it in, take it in, and then we had our conversation about how dangerous it is, that how fire is something that we can enjoy
and fast,
but it is also something that that can quickly get out of control. And of course, she asked about, was anyone hurt? But she was almost getting like choked up, and I had explained to her no one got hurt, and that the firemen and women were there all night, all day, working to get this fire put out. And I don't know, it was just it was an important moment, and it was one that I won't forget. So
yes.
So we pay respect, tribute, homage, whatever you want to call it, prayers to
everyone with boots on the ground,
all of our firefighters and city officials that were there. I saw our city manager was there quite a bit. He jumped on the microphone with me a little bit. So anyway, I want to check in with Johnny Crossley right now before we talk about Bernie and have some fun with that, because Johnny is the new...
Hello?
There he is. Johnny, good morning.
Hey, good morning, JD.
Johnny is the new recreation director for Barrytown, right, Johnny?
Yeah, that's correct. I just started last fall.
Now, where are you from, pal?
Now, I'm originally from the Utica-Rome area. It's along the I-90 corridor in New York State. And for those, I know we're in Vermont, so it's a little different, but for those not familiar, New York is well beyond the city.
Yeah.
So I'm what you call upstate.
Yeah. You're a little bit kind of in the woods. We're so glad you're here, buddy, and you're taking the wheel real fast here and driving things over for Barrytown Rec Department. And what an amazing facility over there at the Barrytown School, which is always so active, especially during the summer, from the pickleball to the Travis Mercy Memorial Skate Park fun, the whole skate park, the movies, the tennis, the soccer, what else? The dog park. I mean, it's just you're lucky to be over there, pal.
Oh, I know. I can't tell you how grateful I am to be here. I spent 6 years in a state job before this that was soul crushing and pounded me down to the ground. And I went to school for recreation and sport management and marketing. So to be here in such an amazing town with great facilities and just so much to offer to the community, it's really a privilege to be here.
Wow. Johnny, tell us about tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow? I got the flyer right here in front of me. Raylene has been posting it all over the Aired Out page, but this is the big moment.
Yeah. So I'm excited. This has been going on for some 36 years, I'm told. Most of that in conjunction with Berry City, our good friend Stephanie over there in Berry City.
Yeah.
There was the year with the pandemic where we had to part ways and do a drive-by, but now we're back at it again. We're working together, and here we're bringing the egg hunt to Rotary Park where it's normally positioned. It's going to be a good day. We got ages 3 to 10 are welcome. We recognize that kids have siblings, so bring your siblings, but I will say for kids under 3, there are certain contents of the eggs that aren't recommended. So if we could keep the under 3 off, that would be great.
Yeah.
But for the other groups, we got 3 groups. We're going to divide them out. So the first group is 3 to 4-year-olds, and the 3 to 4-year-olds are going to be on the tennis courts over at Rotary Park. We're going to have, Stephanie's been messaging me back and forth, and she's like every other day she's putting like chocolate in these eggs, little toys in these eggs. We got activity books, we got little toys. We are stacked this year. Stephanie was able to pick up a really nice donation. There was an Etsy seller who used to package up Easter baskets, and she kind of got out of the business. So she donated those supplies to Stephanie and I, and we're like, all right, boom, let's put it out there. So we got the 3 to 4 year olds are going to be the tennis courts. We got the 5 to 7 year olds, the middle group. They're going to be right around Playground 2000, all around the equipment there. And then our last group, the oldest group, is the 8 to 10 year olds, and we're going to have them up near the basketball courts. There'll be a tent over there. And at that tent, we have, like a good neighbor, Bob Bartlett is there, our State Farm rep here in South Barry.
He's doing what? Hot cocoa?
Yeah. So he joined last year, and he brought hot cocoa, and not just the kids, families. Everyone loves hot cocoa. It doesn't matter how old you are. Everyone's a big hot cocoa, hot chocolate, whatever you want to call it. We're all cool here, except for the hot chocolate, of course. But he will be bringing the thermos of hot chocolate and, go over to his stand. It's not about necessarily selling insurance. It's about him being in the community and showing his involvement with the community. I mean, Bob is definitely one of those guys who puts himself into the community and lets them know that, like a good neighbor, Bob Bartlett's there.
Yeah.
So
and I have to just say, Bob Bartlett has got one of the freaking coolest hairstyles I've ever seen in my life. I mean, come on. Of course, anyone would think that. I mean, look at the guy. Look at that hair, Raylene. Have you seen his hair?
No.
Oh, but
listen, Raylene, if you step into his office, that's the only thing that maybe matches how cool his hair is.
Yes,
it's his office itself. I mean, he's got like autographed guitars out there. He's got Jake from State Farm on a poster board. Like,
oh my!
I could have just hung out in there for a few hours. It's dog friendly in there.
Oh my!
Wow!
Yeah.
But Cabot Creamery is giving away goodies, and McDonald's too, right?
Yeah. So Cabot's definitely been they've been a big supporter of this for a number of years, and there's going to be cheese and whatnot provided there. McDonald's has given us some free ice cream creamies, so you'll see a number of they're just the little, paper pamphlets, but you bring that to your McDonald's, that's a free creamie. And just my only recommendation, don't go after 7 p.m. because the ice cream machine's always closed.
Wow. It's sad that you know that, man. That's just so sad. God.
Could tell where my priorities are, huh?
But 10 a.m. sharp. Don't be showing up at 10:05.
No, you will definitely miss out.
It only takes minutes. Like literally, It only takes minutes. When I used to bring my kids way back when, we won't talk about how long ago, but literally minutes, and it's over.
It's over. Yeah.
Yep. And that's. Go ahead, please.
No, you were saying, but bring your own basket though. Important.
Yes. Yeah. Very important. Getting there before 10 a.m. so you have time to park. Time to set up, because we also don't want to get it to, we got a family rolling in at 9:58 and everybody's standing ready for the whistle, and you got cars moving, people moving. We want to keep everyone safe. We're going to have a few officers from Berry City will be there to provide some support in that way in traffic safety. So just get there with 15 minutes to spare, so you can park by the pool, or you can park up at the Berry City Elementary and Middle School and take your time, walk down, enjoy the morning. I think we're going to have good weather. Mm-hmm. So really just come and enjoy yourself. And it goes by in 5 minutes, but I've been on the phone with a certain someone, and it's my knowledge that a certain bunny might be there. And I know some people get a little hoppy about that. So I just wanted to throw it out there for any kids listening. There's a special someone who, I had to put in quite a few calls this past week. I've been in Burlington taking a certified playground safety inspector course, and I'm stepping out and I'm calling him over and over again,
And he finally answered, or the bunny finally answered.
It's a busy week for him,
The Easter Bunny, I was going to say, very busy week. I mean,
very
come on.
Busy.
Drive carefully. Don't be, go in there nice and slow. Please remember there's going to be a lot of kids moving around. They're excited. They're not thinking about cars. They're thinking about chocolate and candy. So have your eyes peeled. Go slowly. Pay attention to anyone who's directing traffic, where to park, and all that, and get there early because, this is wonderful that you guys are doing this. And a shout out to Dave and Diane Otis who donated all the Easter stuff.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, you can't not appreciate the people out there that take the time and say, well, hey, someone else can use this better. I'm a firm believer in upcycling. My partner and I, we upcycle a lot of stuff.
Good.
Yeah.
Man, listen, one of these days, we're going to get you in here, all right? We got to get you in the studio.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of stuff going on right now and during the summer and whatnot, but we want to get you in here. All right, pal?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know we're probably ending on time here, but let's get that together because we just had a rec board meeting this past Monday, and I got quite a schedule to set right now.
All right.
And I'm excited. We got some big things happening.
Make sure you tell everyone on the board that Aired Out has got your back and that we support you guys, and we're going to promote and hammer anything that you have going on.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for having me, y'all. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Have
buddy.
a great day.
Yeah, you as well. Take care. And hey, you know what I always say? It's a great day to have a day.
That's right.
I like that right there. What a great guy, isn't he, though?
Yes.
I can't wait to have him in here. You haven't met him yet.
No, I have not.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
No, I was out, I think, at the eye doctor's when he came to talk to you.
Let's jump into what happened yesterday. Let's have some fun. Can we have some fun?
Yes, we can have some fun.
I mean, we say, we say shits and giggles. So I mean, let's
Right. Can we before
Yeah.
all hell breaks loose? Can you at least say
What?
that like you're not angry that we find this to be hysterical?
I'm not angry at all that anyone finds this hysterical. This is what I find hysterical.
That people are thinking that you're really pissed off.
Yes.
Yes.
My God. You would think by now that I would.
People would know that you're an asshat.
That people would know that I'm just lighten up, people. I'm just having fun. I'm just having a good time. Mm-hmm. Life's too short to take too many things too seriously.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
God. So yesterday, I was, look at Francine already is saying, feeling the burn.
Yes.
And Glenn's jumping in, feel the burn. Yesterday, Bernie Sanders was in town, and he was over at Maria's Bagels. Mm-hmm. And I saw him walk in, and I was like, hey, what the heck?
I'm going to go stick a camera in my face without introducing him.
He's a public figure. He's a senator. Everyone knows Bernie.
Mm-hmm. But everybody doesn't know JD, apparently. Bernie didn't know you.
Bernie doesn't?
He thought you were just some psycho.
Yeah. Bernie's with us this morning, right over here. Bernie, what was the problem? Why were you upset, Bernie?
Hey guys, it's Bernie Sanders here.
Why were you upset, Bernie?
I was just trying to enjoy a bagel.
Jeez, so gross. That was the worst freaking Bernie impression I have ever in my life heard.
I tried.
Well, his dad thinks that.
Yeah, my dad said it was not terrible.
His dad says it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Jack attack over here. But,
What's going on, everybody?
Good morning, Jack.
So Jack, he was at Spalding High School.
Yes,
yesterday.
I got to talk with him a little bit yesterday.
Yes.
He came and did like a big. He talked to the whole school during fourth block, although some classes weren't allowed to go, but so most of the school. And he did like a big anti-vaping, anti-peer pressure kind of talk.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And just like had us answer some questions for him. So I got to chat. Like we got to ask him some questions if you're in NHS and stuff like that. So
Nice.
Wow.
yeah.
So he was very good at communicating.
Yeah.
And but I'm just gonna assume that when you chatted with him, Jack, that you didn't stuff a cell phone in his face
No.
while he was trying to pour a coffee.
He
Live?
addressed me first too.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you right there. I'm like, yeah.
Glenn's writing, so he likes you, but he doesn't like JD.
That's right. He does not like JD.
Yeah.
That's
We had a
right.
good
He
chat
likes
about
Jack.
tennis. So.
You know, he could he could have just said, please, people, do I need to put the disclaimer, Raylene, up on the screen right now? Please, people, don't take me too seriously.
Yeah.
My God.
I don't think you need to. I think, some people just maybe they don't tune in often and they just didn't know that you love to be a dumbass. Who knows? When you posted the video, what did I do? Like, I literally watched it several times and I laugh hysterical every time. The first time I watched it, I called you and could barely talk, and I think I was even snorting laughing.
Yeah, you were.
Because it was just like, I couldn't believe you did that. I was oh my God, what a dumbass.
Well, there's some people that, didn't think that there was anything funny about it. Like, nothing funny about it.
I know.
Like, what's the big deal, Leave the guy alone. He's just trying to get a bagel and some coffee. And all I did was say, what's for lunch?
Well, it's not every day you get to see the Mitten Man. So you were just extremely excited. I mean, come on. I would have been excited to see the Mitten Man.
Yeah.
Glenn says, good thing you didn't have security. Yeah, I would have been tackled and probably would have had hot coffee spilled on me.
Probably.
I did get a wicked stink eye from someone that was with him, and I don't know. I mean, she's on the camera. So she was the lady that was at the register. I think she had a long skirt on. Gave me, and I've had some pretty damn good stink eyes. I mean, Sherilyn is the queen of stink.
them?
She has glared at me over the last 18 years and given me some horrific
I don't doubt it.
stink eyes. But this woman really topped it. I mean, she turned around and glared at me. And
Do you usually deserve the stink eye, JD?
I don't think so. I mean, all I
sure
did
you
was
don't.
he's a public figure. It just said, hey, good, hey, good afternoon.
They let you that close to him because at school, like, we can't even bring in our backpacks or water bottles. I'm surprised they even let you get up that close to him, like, without tackling you.
Listen, he's a human being, just like the rest of us. What are you having for lunch, Bernie? How you doing? Welcome to Barry. What's have a cup of coffee. Hey, how you doing? That would have been a marvelous opportunity for Bernie to say, well, I'm doing well. I'm headed over to Spalding High School. We're going to talk about vaping today, and we're going to be, spreading that message.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yes.
He is 81. You got to cut him a little slack, He's just trying to have a coffee and go do his thing.
See, there you go. That's coming from an 18-year-old right there. You're right, Raylene? Does Jack have a point?
Yes. Yes.
Leave the poor old man alone. Is he really 81?
Yeah, I Googled it yesterday. He was around with Martin Luther King. Like, he marched with Martin Luther King.
So we're getting a question from Alice Farrell. She said some kids didn't get to go. Why not?
So from what I know is, like, some fourth blocks, if you were in, like, math classes or, like, certain classes, the teachers got the decision to let people go. So, like, some math teachers were being stingy. I know, like, band wasn't allowed to go for some reason, or, like, music classes.
Wow.
So I guess it was just up to the teachers. And then I know some underclassmen, like, classes weren't allowed to go. Like, not all the freshmen were allowed and stuff like that.
I don't know. It's just, I wanted to say to him, Bernie, you did a great job hammering away at TikTok, at the CFO of TikTok. Did you see that exchange?
Yeah,
on Capitol Hill?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just wanted to say, Bernie did a great job on that, but I could tell that he was not happy. He just wanted to be left alone. He wanted to put his goddamn creamer in the cup and his sugar and be left alone.
That's right. I want you to get out of his face with that cell phone.
We got a call here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I watched your video yesterday, and you kind of rolled up on the guy a little hard. I mean, I thought for sure it was a gag. I thought somebody was like dared you to go up and mess with the man. It was kind of crazy. I mean, unbelievable.
Well,
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I said the same thing. What did I say? I said if you had rolled up on me and stuffed that phone in my face, I would have dropped you.
would you have?
Yes.
And you didn't even sound very prepared. I mean, it was kind of funny. I mean, you kind of just walked up to him like, hey, I got some questions for you. How you doing? I mean, I probably would have popped you right in the face.
But he was just excited to see the Mitten Man. I'm telling you, JD.
I get that.
JD got starstruck.
Chuck, do you know the Mitten Man?
I do know the Mitten Man, and you upset the Mitten Man quite a bit yesterday.
Listen, but here's the thing, buddy. He's a public figure. I mean, if you're a public figure and you're out getting a cup of coffee or doing something, and someone comes up to you and says, good morning, or how you doing, or what are you having for lunch today? Put a smile on your face and say, hey, I'm having a great breakfast sandwich over here.
You shoved a camera in his face.
But it's you with a camera. I don't really think anybody's going to take very good feedback to that one.
Defend me here.
Listen.
When this tiny little, midget man comes running up to me with a phone in his hand, I'm going to immediately want to start
when
saying,
the Muffin Man attacks the Mitten Man,
it's scary. Calm down.
Maybe if you had a Shamrock Shake in your hand and handed that to him, it might have gone better. But I don't think you handled it very well at all.
I don't think he did either.
Well, all right.
Hi, I'm Katie Green from Aired Out. Nice to meet you.
Well,
I was expecting to see Jack in the background taunting you to go mess with it.
Where the hell were you, Chuck? You should have been with me, pal. What would you?
No way. I know better than that.
What would you have said? What would you have said, Chuck, if I said, "Hey, there's Bernie Sanders. He's going into Maria's Bagels, and let's go find him. Let's go say hi to him."
I probably would have mentioned something about a wedgie or something. I mean, I probably would have came up with something bad. So it's a good thing I wasn't there.
DJ Hardacre texted me last night, and he's like, "Dude, you're kind of a creeper."
Yeah, kind of. It was kind of freaky.
You got overly excited. I'm telling you, you got starstruck. You were like, holy shit, that's Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, I mean, but listen, he's here on Main Street. He's visiting one of our establishments. He's enjoying a cup of coffee.
No, he was trying to enjoy a cup of coffee. And you
there was no enjoyment on his face whatsoever.
He could have, like I said, he could have just smiled and said, "Hey, it's great to be in Barrie. I'm getting a cup of coffee here at Maria's Bagels. I love their breakfast sandwiches, and I'm heading over to Spalding High School."
He wasn't doing a commercial.
All right, the guy's 80. What were you expecting?
A smile.
A smile. Think about what the poor guy's already been through.
He was petrified.
Some tiny little midget comes running up to him. I mean, geez.
In JD's defense,
he was petrified.
Listen, it's not every day you get to see the Mitten Man, so you had to take advantage of this,
Thank you, Jack.
Yeah.
I agree. You could have gone about it a little bit better, maybe, but
right, the approach.
I mean, you had a short window of time. So.
Right.
Yeah, like Glenn is
short
saying,
being the key word.
Easy on the ageism here. Easy, guys. Easy. Take it easy now. I'm just wondering, Chuck, you there?
Here's JD.
Wait, Chuck, you there?
I'm here.
Who do you think had the better hair, Jack or Bernie?
Oh, geez, I like Jack's hair better.
You're just saying that.
Do you know what a comb is by any chance? I know you this generation.
I'm late.
Well, are you at least in jeans and not sweatpants?
No,
my kid wears sweatpants every day, and it drives me insane.
SpongeBob
Your kid
SquarePants.
does?
Oh, he lives in them.
Yeah.
I don't get that. I try to explain to him about going to school and how you need to look good because it makes me look like a bad parent when you look like you just crawled out of bed.
Wow, come on.
He
now.
don't care.
No, I agree. I agree with you on the whole sweatpants thing. Sweatpants are for at home when you want to be comfy, not when you want to be out in public.
No, I mean,
Poor
it's crazy.
Jack.
That's the new way.
You have to have a little pride in yourself.
Well, unfortunately, now we're old, so to them, this
I
is the way
know.
it is, and to us, we're dinosaurs.
I know.
Defend yourself,
and how did
Listen,
that happen?
that's the new in. Like,
Listen, Linda. Listen.
I don't,
Listen, Linda.
Linda.
listen, I don't know about back in your day, like bell bottoms or
Back in
maybe.
my
Or
day.
something.
No.
But like, this is
I'm
the
a
new,
grunger.
this is
I'm
the
a
new like
grunger.
bell bottoms or
I
like.
come
No
over
bell
there and
bottoms
kick
here.
your ass.
No, ripped jeans, and I'm a grunger. I'm with ripped jeans and sweatpants. That was me.
Yeah.
Chuck, we got so many comments yesterday about that, and a lot of them, Raylene, you were saying, people were just like, Jesus, JD, just leave the fucking guy
Well, they
alone.
were saying the same thing that we're saying right now. That
I'm sorry, Bernie.
you
Honestly,
do
you're
remember
lucky
that
your window wasn't
T-Rex
smashed in this morning. To be honest with you, people go crazy over Bernie.
I know
Yeah,
they do.
they do, and probably he gets a little. I'm sure he gets very intimidated by being out in public and having that kind of stuff happen, and rightfully so. You never know who is coming up on you or
Sure,
what they're
right.
going to say or what their attitude is, or he didn't know that you're just some happy little guy that
Short,
was
fat-
super excited.
Hey, little
and-
guy.
Short,
you know,
fat fucker, podcaster, yeah.
Yeah,
That's why
he
you
had no
introduce
idea.
yourself
I
as
can't
JD
believe,
Green
like,
from
what-
Aired Out, you know. I'm a
Like
local
Jack,
podcast
like Jack
in town.
said, I can't believe he even got that close.
Yeah. Well, because he stormed him, for God's sakes.
Rushed
Did you
him.
see how fast those little legs went to get him in there? He went from the sidewalk to next to Bernie in like literally 1.2 seconds.
I
You
teleported
could
on him.
hear his voice too. He was all nervous and shaky. You could tell. It's like his first day
Yeah,
on the
he
job.
didn't even sneak up on him, man. He freaking went in.
I mean, what is this? Your first day on a podcast? I thought you were a radio guy. Knew what to do.
Bernie,
My
what are you
God.
having for breakfast?
How can we call him at some point? Can
Yeah,
you
need
can give
to
it
call
a try.
and do something.
What
you
can-
need to try to make peace with him because I'm telling you, you're going to be getting some hate mail soon.
He already blocked your number.
Chuck, somebody help here. How can we call? Can we call him? How can we call him?
Well, I'll look into it for you.
Send
I'll see
him
what
a
I can
Shamrock
do.
Shake and he'll be happy.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Get him
You
a
know,
Maria's coffee.
What I was just trying to say, hey man, I'm not asking you I'm not throwing a camera in front of his face to ask him a political question. I'm just
But
saying.
how did he know that?
But you didn't even have a question.
I was just
Right.
Yes, it was a question. It was, what are you
There
having
was?
for lunch? What are you having for lunch?
What are you having for lunch?
Yeah, what are you having for
What
lunch?
you came up with?
Just
having a coffee.
His answer was coffee. Get the fuck away from me.
Coffee. Yeah, I hear you a little
I
bit.
haven't
I
had my
can't stand ya.
coffee. I haven't had my coffee. I just,
You
I was just
smell
asking
like
him
VO
a
and
light,
pot. Get out of here.
just a light question. What are you having for lunch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all.
Yes.
Just a little aggressive, but
Oh, God.
Well, it's a little aggressive. It is, especially at 80. I mean, it's probably too much for him to handle.
yeah, I mean, he came into school. He had a walker with him, and then they
Whoa.
set it down and let him walk. He's carrying a walker for God's sake.
Chuck,
JD.
you're gonna have a walker by the time I'm done with you.
I'm gonna have a walker by the end of the day. What are you talking about? I actually do have a wheelchair in my office. We have to keep one for the school, so I may be using that today.
So Chuck, you're with the others that are like, big deal. Just leave the guy alone. All right.
No, I'm not like the others. No, not at all. I'm just picking on you
Yeah,
because
we're
it's all
just
fun and
picking on you.
entertainment in the end.
Oh, but is
And
it?
everybody's gonna get all haired out,
Yes.
get upset because that's
Not
they got
everybody,
nothing better
but
to
some
do.
people, yes.
They look for reasons to be upset, and that's what you've done.
Right.
We saw that. We saw that yesterday. We had Chuck. Did you see the comments that were coming in last night
I couldn't bring myself to look.
Four.
about that cat gagged me?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, yes. We had some pretty ridiculous comments coming in regards to the fire. And literally,
Oh.
I all day long. I was freaking so tired last night. I had shut them off on the 911 page really early and said, nope, not going to deal with it. I had stuff in my own, to do yesterday. And then our page and monitoring all day. And some people just got absolutely disgustingly evil.
Wow,
It was
that's crazy.
beyond. And they make up their own stories and then call it fact.
Yeah.
Fact is not. I heard it from
Right.
friend and family members of a first responder that said, no, that doesn't make it fact.
Talking
No,
about Chuck.
God, no.
I mean, come on,
I think it was
What's most important, though, is we still get the Wednesday wings.
Yes.
That's the most important. I'm sorry the building got burned down and everything like that, but what's most important is Raylene gets her wings.
I know.
I was very concerned.
good stuff.
I was sending textings first thing in the morning, very upset that
Yes, he did.
oh my
He sent
God,
me a message at
Gustos might go down.
he sent me a message at 6:00 in the morning and said, Raylene, I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you going to do without your wings?
And I think some of the criticism, at least that I took, is that
People thought you only cared about the bar.
yeah, which
No,
I know, Chuck. It's like that's
that's ridiculous. You care about everything, and if nobody understands that yet, what you're doing here, well then fuck them.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And that's my
sure,
potty mouth
we
today.
mentioned it. We mentioned it several times that we were glad they were still there, but we also mentioned many, many times we're so grateful no one got hurt. We're
Sure.
so grateful no other buildings were taken out by this. We were, but
My God, it's like it's remarkable how people put their own spin on things.
And do we
Oh, it's
have a
terrible.
close relationship with Josh and Jackie? Yes.
Of course we do.
They are sponsors.
Yeah.
Not only are
Well,
they
don't you
sponsors.
have your own booth?
Well, yes, I do. But they are not only sponsors, but they do so much for the community. Losing them,
Oh.
what some people don't understand, we understand
Right.
it, but not all people. If we lost them, the impact it would. I mean,
Right.
it's huge what they do. Every single thing that they can be in the middle of as far as charity events and giving and giving and giving constantly,
Sure.
they're there
Right.
front
Yeah.
and center. And
That's right.
losing them would be a lot more than losing wings on Wednesday.
Yeah, just
And
because
so-
we're making fun and jokes, the reality is they contribute to the
exactly.
town quite a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their loss would be
Big time.
huge, and so the fact that we felt that way, you're damn straight.
Yeah.
We did.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I used to work in that Bonacorsi building back in the day. It's too bad it's burned down. I have some memories there.
Yeah.
Nothing I could share on the air, though.
Oh my God, I can only imagine. Jeez.
No, I don't think you can, but we won't go there.
Listen. Obviously, we were. Like I said to Raylene last night, I don't want to see anyone lose a property, but more importantly, and the biggest, and that's why I said to Chief Cushman yesterday, I said, any firefighters injured, was anyone injured? And he said, no. He almost had, dare I say, a smile on his face of relief, of
Yeah, of
joy,
course.
of
Yeah,
joy.
of course.
It's a building. At the end of the day, no one even got injured.
It's just a
Yeah.
building. It
It's
can be
just a
built
building.
again. And if Gustos was smart, they would actually try to buy the lot. Just imagine how big they could expand if they took that.
Yeah. Well, who knows what? I mean, that's all city and
Right.
permitting.
Who knows
and,
what all that?
Yeah. I don't know
down
nothing
to,
about
but-
that. It's just an idea.
But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, property is one thing, but to have everyone okay is first and
Right.
foremost the
Of course
priority.
it is.
Come on.
And the fact that we have to actually say this is ridiculous. I mean,
I agree.
you should just know.
But if I say, Chuck, that I'm glad that Gustos is okay 5 times, and I say that I'm glad that the post office is okay 4 times, does that mean that I'm, out of whack?
Apparently.
Apparently. Apparently. really.
Yep.
You know, I mean, God.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we're just happy that everyone's all right and that no other businesses were seriously damaged.
Yes, there was some
A
light
little
damage
bit.
too.
A little bit.
There was some light damage, smoke damage, different things.
Right.
A
The
little
post
bit
office
of-
had some water in the basement.
Yeah.
The evangelical church out back had some
melting of the siding and stuff. Yeah.
right. And
Ooh,
I think Gusto's got a little warm. But here's
And smoke.
But here's the thing, like Cushman was saying, Chief Cushman, these firefighters were working yesterday in some seriously confined areas where there's like narrow.
That's packed in there.
Yeah.
It's packed in. There were like narrow alleys where they had to try to. There's firefighters that are fighting the fire, and then there's firefighters that are trying to do everything they can to protect other surrounding
and
businesses.
make room for it all, and they did an amazing job.
amazing.
We're very lucky.
Yeah.
To think that they were able to do that. I mean, that's you can't be. You got to know what you're doing, and they did, So.
They did a great job, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I don't think they could have saved the building.
Chuck, will there be a time anytime soon on the horizon here where we can all go out to Gusto's? Jack wants to come.
Yeah.
I would love
Wednesday.
to. Are you kidding me? I work
Yes.
all the time. I never get out and do anything.
Yes, we should. We need
Although
to go.
the last
do that again.
time we went out, you ended up buying a $500 guitar. So
I know.
I don't know.
Last time we let JD go out, he got out of control.
Yeah, a little bit.
I had some guy dancing
I
on
had
the
a whole
table.
beer.
I had some guy dancing on the table, and then you bought his guitar.
Oh man, that was
I missed
crazy.
out.
That's
I
one.
had some old lady grinding up on me, wicked dude. I don't even know what that was about.
Do you remember that, Ray Lee? Yes. Poor Jack.
Oh,
Hey, it
well,
was a
she
good
had
night.
fun,
We had
too.
fun. We had fun. It was a good night.
I'm gonna be
I had
sitting
a
there eating
blast.
my wings.
Yeah, if you saw me buy a $500 guitar on one beer, wait till I get 2 beers in me.
Ugh.
Beer.
And then weren't you competing against Heather and didn't even know it?
Yeah, yes, he was. He was in that auction. He was competing.
She was
against
jacking
Heather.
up the price and didn't know it was you.
Yeah, yeah.
Chuck,
That's funny.
you need to get your ass in here one of these days.
I
man.
know. I've been kind of a chicken. I know. This is fun. I might do this. I kind of like it.
Well, we love you, pal. You made us laugh wicked this morning.
Well, good. I was a little nervous, but I think I did okay.
What
You
was
did just fine.
Chuck? What was your wish for what could possibly go into the Coins and Hobbies location here on North Main Street?
I said I wish it stayed what it was.
Ah,
I liked what it was.
yeah.
I'm a model builder, I used to go in there and he had the models from the actual era. They were like a 65. It was an actual model from 65. So to find those things is rare. I've built dozens and dozens of models I've bought from that place. So it's kind of a shame.
Yeah.
And you
It
can't
is.
pass it on to the next generation now because no one's going to start one of those because everything's online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
You get to go in and shop and look.
I went in
different.
there just before Christmas this past year. Went in there and bought 3 model rockets for Lily and I to build and launch this summer. So, yeah, I mean, it's I'd love to be able to have a place where you can go in and buy something like that without having to order it online. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you
because
can see
I
the
just
quality of
ordered
it
my
first.
my first pair of boots online, and I don't like them. Now, normally I'd go to a store and try them on, but now I'm stuck with these things I don't even like.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good
Sorry,
point.
guys. We have the Hobby Lobby now.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know you guys like that.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby.
All right.
All right, Chuck.
Awesome. Well, I have to get back to work now because I got, stuff to do.
Have a
I
great
don't
day.
I don't get to play on the radio all day.
Have a great day.
Some of us got real jobs.
Oh, what a hoot. What a hoot. He's a good guy.
I did want to say though, the Spalding water supply, we couldn't use any of the water at
Right.
school.
Yeah.
We had to, they brought in like bottled water in the office. There was something up with the smoke in the water or something.
But then you couldn't bring the bottled water into
Well,
the burning
yeah, there was
speed.
no
Yeah,
there was
they're
no
trying to-
smoke in the water, but what happens is they were using so much. It's kind of like dragging the bottom of the pond. So you started getting sediment in the water, and low water pressure.
That makes more
and
sense.
that happens because they were needing to use so much of it.
Yeah.
Linda Kuchar would like to wish a happy 18th birthday to Colby Kuchar and a happy 21st to Grant Otis. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Do we have any other birthdays today? I'll check.
You go ahead.
I'm sure
look.
we. I'm sure.
I'm
we,
sure we do. But
we
happy
have to.
birthday to them.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. We do. Oh my God! Really? Kevin Eschelbach? It's his birthday today.
Oh, I hope the team up there is tormenting him.
We don't want to tell people that he's 48, do we?
Yes, we do.
Tyler Wheatley is 31. Keith Bumps is 47. Beth Dion, 37. Bradley Lanfear's 20. Jim Quinton is on the list today. Ronnie Collins is 36. Jim Webster and Zena Collins, who's 59 today. So there you go. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to all.
Yeah. What the other egg hunt? There's other egg hunts.
There is. So there's one in the city, as we know, we just talked about, that is for Berrytown, Berry City.
Sure.
There is one in Williamstown, and there's one in Waterbury. I've posted them all up previously. I will make sure that they get posted again today, because spewing them off right now off the top of my head of where times, I won't remember.
See, Jack, this is where people are thinking right now. Wait a minute. Are there any Easter egg hunts going on this weekend? Where are they?
Yes, most of them are tomorrow, but there are lots of other things going on this weekend as well, like the Rotary Pie Brunch is also going on.
That is going to
Catch
be...
me at all the Easter
So
Holy shit.
there's so much happening. There's different activities. There's just stuff going on all over. Oh, and the one in the Williamstown, the egg hunt for the Williamstown, that is at Hoyt Seaverfield. I do know that, and that is by the it's not by the rec center. It's by the Williamstown. I don't know what you want to call it.
Call it something.
Just the town, like the.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
upset there's no high school egg hunt, like no 8, like
That would be violent.
10 to 18, like.
Then that's not going to work.
10 to 18.
I'm just gonna lie about my age and slip into the Waterbury one, I think.
10 to 8.
Don't brush your hair. Don't brush your hair and wear SpongeBob pants. And you'll be all right.
I'll fit right in.
Yeah.
It's gonna get violent.
So, yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of stuff going on this weekend. I will make sure I post it. We know that the Billtown Roadhouse is doing Easter brunch. We know that Delicate Decadence is doing Easter brunch. We will try to find out each and every one of those. Those are the only two I know about so far. We've asked if you're doing an Easter brunch to reach out, let us know so we can spread the word. But those are the only two I know.
The Faith Community Church is doing an Easter egg hunt tomorrow from 2 to 4 in the afternoon for all kids from 1 year old all the way up to 6th grade.
Nice.
They're going to have games and crafts, door prizes, and food, and a lot more right over on Jones Brothers Way, right there next to the Granite Museum, right across from Richardson Road. So again, they've got their Easter service, of course, on Sunday at 10 a.m., but the Easter egg hunt tomorrow, 2 to 4 in the afternoon. The Faith Community Church. So that's another one. I just got a message from Nicole D. Domenico.
Yes, at the Rotary.
Yes,
Yes.
head of the Rotary. Say about the pie, the pie event tomorrow. What time's that start, by the way?
I gotta look.
Oh my God, Raylene, how could you not have that memorized? It's
Well,
pie.
Because I have a million things I have to do every day, all day.
She's saying you're not going to want to miss out on this. It's going to be epic. Not to mention an awesome shout out to all those nonprofits that we're presenting checks to, and
Yes.
a silent auction.
Yes. And any kind of pie. It's any kind of pie.
Pizza pie?
Pizza pie, quiches, fruit pies, meat
Key
pies.
lime?
Key lime?
That's my favorite.
If somebody made it, it'll be there.
Chocolate pudding?
I mean, can you imagine? Yes.
Ooh, banana cream.
Banana cream.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had that.
With Nilla wafers. Stop fooling around. If
Drizzled
you're going to do it.
with chocolate drizzled on the top.
Chocolate or caramel. But if you're going to do it right. Get the Nilla wafers
Lemon
in there.
meringue.
Lemon meringue. Oh, my God.
Lemon meringue's my favorite, actually.
Have you ever had key lime pie in the Keys? In Key West?
No,
Florida?
I bet it's the best there.
It's where it started.
I
It's where
only
it
have
came
what
from.
my mom's made, and that's not too bad.
Oh, my God. Tammy's saying shepherd's pie. I forgot about shepherd's
Yeah,
pie.
any kind of pie, and it will be there.
Shepherd's pie. I cannot say no.
Boston cream.
Yeah.
Boston cream. I can't say no to shepherd's pie. Can't.
But spring is sprung.
Chicken
so,
pot pies.
Yes, chicken pot pie.
Custard.
Custard.
Yeah. We got.
So there's a lot of stuff coming up, though. There is a lot of because spring is sprung, so you have to keep watch of the page all the time. There's so many events and different things happening, and there's the blow up to glow up coming. There is the spring fling at the Rainbow Bridge Community Center. There is
we posted that yesterday.
Yes, there's all kinds of stuff happening at the American Legion, at the Elks, at the VFW. I mean, just it's constant. And
who
so
in the hell? Who is talking about this more than we are?
I don't think anybody, but that's okay. That's why we do it.
We love talking about this.
Yes, we do.
We love talking about this. The other thing is Brandy Tracy. Brandy is coming.
I can't wait for this. I'm just saying.
We're going over to Emsley's on the Saturday, the 22nd, and I'm going to pull. Not joking, Jack. I'm going to pull a bunch of rocks out of my river. I'm going to put them in the trunk of my Corolla, and I'm going to drive them down there, and we're going to paint rocks that we're going to invite with kids and adults.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great time.
And and it's free. We're going to paint rocks. We're going to have all the acrylic paints there and the brushes, music, and refreshments and everything. And Brandy Tracy's going to be there with the Stephen Tracy Memorial Organization, and we're going to be putting messages of love and hope and on these rocks, and then the kids
can spread them in the community.
Yeah, the kids get to take the rocks and go hide them around, and it's wonderful.
It's awesome.
It's from noon to 2, by the way, on the 22nd at Emsley's. So.
And I think I told you the other day I've seen the rocks here and there. I'd never done it myself, but Brandy left some here.
Yes.
And I did it, but I didn't walk away. I was still stationary where I left the rocks.
Sure.
And to see people get them, smile, and put them in their pocket was it was a really big deal. And now I want more rocks.
Yeah, especially
and I don't
kids.
need to watch it anymore. But I know now that
this whole rock painting thing can get serious. I mean, people really artistic stuff here. They got the special rock painting pens now, the acrylic pens where you get the detail going. You can write on there, and it's yeah.
So you stirred up the community with Bernie yesterday, and I've stirred up the community this morning by saying kudos to the South Burlington principal for saying no more food delivery.
Here we go, Jack.
At school.
Here we
no
go, Jack.
more DoorDash at school.
It happens at Spalding. They banned it too.
What?
They should have banned it. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely absurd. I made it through a whole freaking day of school without having Starbucks bring me some coffee. I ate the shitty macaroni cheese. No. What is changing is that kids aren't respectful and they want everything. It's okay if somebody says no to you, and it's okay if you have to suffer a little bit and eat crappy food and learn that everything in life isn't friggin' roses and that people have tough times and
hashtag eat the square pizza.
Eat the square pizza. Eat the tuna pea wiggle. Eat the shitty macaroni and cheese. And if you don't like it, bring your own lunch to school.
I love tuna pea wiggle.
But to have to interrupt your day to get Starbucks coffee or no.
Yeah.
On
Like,
my
are you
advisory is to get
serious?
the chicken
You
nugget
you
bundle.
are. Listen, that is spoiled, rotten, entitled lunacy, and that is why we are having the problem we're having right now with kids and the attitudes and the disrespect, because nobody is willing to say no, and no one is willing to say, I'm sorry, you're going to have to suffer your day through school just like mom and dad did.
Without your
and
Starbucks.
Without your Starbucks. And you're going to have to.
Or your McDonald's.
Yeah. Or your Mr. Z's or your Domino's or your anything else that you're having sent to the school. That is ridiculous. They offer lunch there, and if you don't like the lunch, bring your own from home.
Glenn and Linda, and you're getting cheered on right now.
Well,
really.
hey, you
Jack,
don't need
Jack,
to
where the
have
hell
that
are you?
shit. It's just ridiculous.
I don't know if I have a good. I guess Gusto's is the only acceptable one.
No, Gusto's is not acceptable either. No one should be getting
No Wing
DoorDash,
Wednesday?
including the staff,
Delivered to the school.
delivered to the school.
Delivered to high school.
You don't need to have that during the day. I don't care if you're staff, if you're students, who you are. It's not necessary. It's lunacy. It's okay if the kids have to know that life isn't always easy, and sometimes you eat shit. You know what? Sometimes I only have money enough to buy a dozen eggs, and now that's even questionable. And I eat scrambled eggs every night of the week for a week because that's what I can do, and that happens in life. So grow up and
Brenda's
knock
saying
it off.
they already have many more choices
Oh, it's disgusting.
than we used to.
Of
That's
course
true.
they do.
We get like the
A salad
make your own
bar.
sandwich. Yeah, you can get the salad bar. There's like 3 options. So
Yeah. Isn't that nice
Jeez.
that you can do such a thing?
Wow.
Ugh. It just makes me. I agree. The parents aren't stopping this shit from happening. I agree. It's okay to tell your kids no. They're going to live.
they banned it last year at Spalding.
They should have. That is just
or
absolutely
maybe the
absurd.
Yeah, they banned it last year.
What, like DoorDash and whatnot?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you weren't allowed to like halfway through the year.
Wow.
If I was teaching a class and some kid said, can I go and get my DoorDash? And they run down and get their Starbucks and their little sandwich, and I'm trying to teach them, and they're rustling around with the wrappers, and they're trying to get their desk set up with their breakfast while I'm trying to. Yeah, they're tuned in and paying attention to you, aren't they?
My
No,
only
they're
other
not.
defense is when we would do it during advisory, so there's no teaching going on. It was like study hall.
Yeah, I guess, if you want to do it on your lunch break or something, and your parents want to foot the absurd bill for the delivery charge and the tip and this, that, and the other. But I say, I don't know. I don't think it should even be done then. I think it doesn't hurt you one bit to have to sit up at the table and eat what was put in front of you. That's what I always had to do as a kid.
I think we have a call. Dan, you there? Dan, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, buddy.
What's going on?
What's up?
What?
How we doing, JD?
Yeah, how are you? You had I don't know if you have an opinion on this or not, but I know you had an opinion on Bernie yesterday because I saw you texting me, pal. What do you say about that?
Well, honestly, professionalism.
I don't know who you're talking
you know,
to. I can't hear.
Was that?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. You're saying I wasn't professional.
Yeah, I mean, somebody that is so well known, and you coming off, that would have been some great advertising for him as well, just to sit there and talk to you. And he seemed like he really didn't want to, judging by the video. It was a little concerning because as if somebody's running for president or office or any of that stuff, and a United States citizen comes up, just an average Joe comes up, wouldn't you want to reach out to that person and have a conversation and let them know, hey, yeah, I'm a good person, you're in good hands, etc. And it just seemed like there was just no interest in talking to you.
Yeah.
And it was kind of, it was really hard to see, honestly, because I know a lot of people in Vermont are Bernie fans.
Yeah.
And if that's how he treats people,
why would you want, you know,
Yeah.
why would you want to associate with that?
Maybe he was intimidated by my stature. I don't know.
I'm guessing
have
that
been.
wasn't the problem.
A lot of people are when they see how huge I am.
The only issue is you said that JD's your average Joe. He's a celebrity.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I have to agree. You know, when someone like JD comes in, I want to talk to him. It was really odd to see, and to be honest, a little concerning.
Wow. What do you think about we're talking about this morning with the whole students ordering DoorDash during school? They've banned it at Spalding, and now they're the principal in where'd you say, Rayleigh? In South Burlington?
Yes.
In South Burlington, they're banning it there too. What do you think about that?
So, as we all know, we graduated a little while ago. And we didn't get the luxury of really.
I didn't graduate. I didn't graduate.
Or gum or any of that in school. And I do know that if I had grabbed a cell phone in school, my parents would have gotten a call or any of the above. And as far as ordering food, don't we have systems in place for help with that?
Yeah, I hear you.
There are systems in place. Every kid gets free breakfast and free lunch. They just don't like it, and so, and they're ordering other things, or they don't want to have to go a whole day without their iced coffees, so they're ordering Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks and things like that.
Yeah, amazing. Should we find out what Michael Booten is saying about all this?
I think you should.
He's a city councilor. Let's find out. See if we can get him. Michael Booten.
JD.
Yeah. Good morning, bud.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's talk about the Bernie thing, right? Like, I am obviously no fan of Bernie. I mean, I think he's destructive to our country. However, that was a prick move on your behalf.
Yes, it was a prick move.
Okay. That was not cool, man. That was not cool.
Why?
Because the way you came in all hot on him,
I wasn't
man.
hot.
If you came in hot.
Are you saying you're saying that I'm hot for Bernie Sanders? What
I'm saying you came in hot on him,
right?
And I'm just gonna listen. I'll call a spade what a spade is, and it was too much, man. That was too much. What you should do, you should email him. You'll get his staff member. Okay. The only representative that I've ever emailed and actually responds.
All right.
I shouldn't say that. Senator, not representative. But you should email him. Tell him, hey, you know what? I was wrong. I was trying to be fun. But it's a small community. It's Barry. We're super excited about the $6 million that you put in the earmark for us.
Yeah,
right.
I wasn't. But I don't think I was wrong.
No, he was. Yes, you were. You were a little overzealous when you got starstruck.
Overzealous.
Yeah, what you should have done is you should have gone in there and say, "Hey, listen, I'm a local podcast person. I do the Aired Out podcast. I'm
person? Is that what are you laughing about?
Because that's only because he will. That's because
podcast person.
Well, because we know he wants to call you a podcast bitch, but Michael won't say that because you're on air.
Very accurate.
So he will not say that word.
So anyway, you go in there, you say, "Hey, listen, I'm doing a podcast. Can I go in and like pretend that I'm coming in hot?" Okay, and then make it look like he was like prepared, but you came out of nowhere, man.
Right,
and little munchkin comes out of nowhere. And like,
no, listen,
overzealous munchkin.
I know. That's what I said. The muffin man attacks the mitten man.
No, they're going in on you. What the heck? Again, I'm not a Bernie fan. Totally not a Bernie fan. Like the burn that I felt was indigestion when he ran for president.
But JD, yeah, but what JD doesn't understand is like his stature. He keeps talking about his stature, but his stature is also like T-Rex. Like,
Lump.
you come in with the little
lumpy.
arms and you're barreling assing at him with your camera like this. Hey, Bernie! I'm JD.
I'm like, where's my security?
Yeah,
no,
the guy
Bernie's
was probably
probably hired a
scared
few more.
shitless.
Did you at least talk to him after you stopped filming?
No, he got the hell out of
I
there.
got the hell.
Are you kidding me?
That must have been so awkward.
Michael,
Seriously?
I got the worst stink eye of my
Well, you
life
deserved it.
from
You deserved it.
from one of his ladies that he was with. Bernie's a sex symbol. He's got to always have women around him.
I don't know if that's the case. Although Alexandria Cortez probably thinks so.
I got the worst stink eye that I've ever received in my life. Michael. I was just trying to have fun and just say he's a
Gotta
regular.
remember, he's 81.
But you come in hot, man.
That's
He's
right.
You don't come in hot.
He barrel-assed in there like a little T-Rex, I'm telling you.
I
Yeah,
was just
I
hey,
saw
what's,
it.
Michael,
I
simple,
went and I
simple
watched it,
stuff.
and I was like,
Hey,
come on.
What's for lunch? How you doing? Welcome to Barry. What's going on? I didn't ask him any political questions.
No, but you
Yeah, but-
literally came barrel-assing in off the street and stuck that camera in
you know,
his face.
you could have been like a psycho person.
That's what I
well,
said.
you know.
Yeah, they wouldn't
Let's
even
be
let us bring
honest.
in water or backpacks into the school when we were with him. So who knows if you just walk up
Right,
with a
how
bomb
does
in
he
your
know you're
pocket
not
or
one of his
something.
enemies?
Yeah.
Yeah, Glenn is saying you can't sneak up on a senior citizen like that.
Yeah, he's 81.
Yeah, he could have shit himself.
He could have.
Then that
There's a
wouldn't.
dog.
Yeah,
Oh, for God's sake.
Michael, I hope you're not too disappointed in me, bud.
No, but I think you should honestly,
You're
and I
taking me
know
seriously.
that there's a lot of people like the last guy was talking about. You know, he ran for president, but that's another reason why. You know, he ran for president. You know, somebody could be out there to get him.
Yeah,
And anybody that comes up with a phone in my face,
yeah.
I'm gonna be like,
Yeah,
the first thing that I'm gonna think of is you're an idiot.
right.
You know,
Listen, Raylene,
It's-
I want to find Michael next week, wherever he is, and I want to walk in, surprise his ass, and I want to stick a phone right in his goddamn face. And a microphone.
you know where I'm gonna stick your phone?
Where? Good luck.
I'm gonna stick it in the toilet.
Good luck.
Yeah, Leah will.
Listen, little man.
Leah
Listen,
will-
Little man.
No, you listen here. Grab you
Let me
by
just
the
tell
beard.
you. Let me just tell you. You can if you can reach my beard.
Yeah.
Oh! Wow! Ow!
Hey, you know. Come on. You
Yeah.
got to admit you came in a little hot, and you know it because you feel kind of bad about it.
All right. Can you help us out? Can you get us an email address so I can send an email to Bernie?
You know who would be great?
Who's that?
Be Cody Morrison, who got us the $6 million earmark through Bernie.
That's not a bad idea.
Yes, I agree.
Really?
Oh, regarding the DoorDash for kids,
Yeah.
that's a HE double hockey stick. No to the kids.
What does that
Yeah.
mean?
Hell.
Oh, hell. Please don't say
But
hell
I
on
will
there.
say-
Please don't.
I will say for the teachers, I'm okay with that. Right? Because they're adults. You know, kids. You know, I don't think kids should have cell phones in school. I don't think they honestly should have
I don't
laptops
either.
brought home. I think that's one of the reasons why we have failing scores in IQ tests. For society. I apologize. I had to walk the dog.
Alice Farrell is saying, and not to jump back to Bernie, but sorry, MB. I think that stands for Michael Booten. But that was pure Bernie. Been on planes with him, and he always avoids people.
And you know what? That might be the case.
Thank you, Alice.
That might be the case. It doesn't mean what you did was right.
I agree.
Shit,
Scared the shit out of him.
I was afraid. that he
Yeah,
was
no,
gonna say
I mean,
that.
he's an old man. He's see this little
What
frumpy-
little? What? Why does he have to say little?
because you're like tiny. You're
What?
like a tiny tot. Like
Oh.
I said, munchkin.
I'm an
The little
overzealous
coming
munchkin.
up. I'm surprised you didn't have a lollipop in your hand
That's right. That's right.
or dressed in green. Can you imagine if you were dressed in your little elf outfit? That would have been even better. That would have been a viral moment. You stupid idiot. You missed an opportunity.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen, Michael, you know, I know, we all know, some don't, that we're often just taken too seriously. We're just trying to.
Listen, I get that, but I also know you. I mean, if some moron came up to me and I didn't know, I would be like,
Yeah, think about it. If you're on vacation.
Yeah.
If you're on vacation and someone runs up to you you've never met before and just sticks
Stuff
phone
their
Yeah.
phone
I
in
would
your
be pretty
face.
confused too.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I want to apologize to Bernie. I was just trying to say, hey, welcome to Barry.
You
How
were
you
just
doing?
awestruck.
What's-
You were just excited.
What are you having for lunch? You know, just make it a.
You were like, oh my God, there's Bernie. Admit it, JD. Admit it.
You were fangirling.
how could you not see, Raylene, that white dome moving around up and down North Main Street? The hair, the hair alone. I mean, I'm like, I
wow.
got to get the
Wow,
hair.
you're going down that
I'm
route.
sorry, Michael.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you see the Bernie's in town, come on, just say hi. Hey, we're here in Barrie. I'm having a breakfast sandwich and a cup of coffee, heading over to
Right.
Spalding.
He's having a breakfast sandwich and a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Piss off.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of my face.
Michael, I would never listen. I'm not comparing myself to Bernie, but I mean, I wouldn't say that to people. People have come up to me before. Hey, what's going on, JD? What's happening?
You're going to wish you had never said that. Everybody that's listening, the minute you see JD, you take out your phone, you start live streaming on Facebook, although he's kind of like, the type of person that would enjoy that. And immediately start FaceTiming, or not FaceTiming, but streaming online. And if you're not able to immediately stream, just start doing video and then upload it online, and just do that. Every time you see JD, just start doing that.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I would love to see his face right now.
Oh, you're
He's
seeing.
hiding it.
I'm gonna find that Jeep today. I'm gonna let
Pipe
all
bomb.
no pipe bomb. I'm just gonna let all the air out of the tires.
Because people are going to come up to you and start messing with you.
So now he's retaliating, Michael.
Wow.
I know. Well, that's because he
Doo-doo-doo.
doesn't want that to happen to him.
Are you
But he's
afraid
okay
of
with
the
it happening to
muffin
poor Bernie
man?
Sanders,
The
who's
muffin
just
man.
an old man who
Are
is a
you
cantankerous
afraid of the
socialist
muffin
that
man?
just wants to take everybody else's money.
I would just turn around and say, hey, yeah, I'm having a good day. Yeah, yeah.
Muffin man.
He kind of did. But he's like an old, cantankerous old man. He's like an 80-year-old old man. I like my pudding.
Oh, I want a cup of coffee.
I want a coffee,
Coffee.
and I want my pudding.
Coffee.
My jello pudding.
My God. What a morning, Raylene.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Hope the police aren't going to show up here.
Me too.
Jack.
But listen, enjoy an amazing weekend.
Easter.
Lots of sunshine. Easter. Enjoy your kids. Enjoy your family. Whatever it is that you do, maybe you don't celebrate the holiday at all, but whatever you do, just enjoy the fact that there's sunshine, it's warm,
And
and everything's...
And if you need anything for your lawn or you're doing any projects around, get over to Nelson's this weekend.
Yes.
They're open, and they've got all the lawn
Except
repair.
for Sunday. They are
Yeah,
closed
well, of
Easter Sunday,
course.
just let people know.
Of course.
Yes.
But they've got stuff to repair the lawn. You know, if you get big
Yes.
chunks out of the lawn from the plow, you get all that going. This is it. The snow is melted, Raylene.
And they just stocked up on all of their sauces and rubs, so if you want to put something on that Traeger this weekend or
Right.
the week, it's going to be great.
Sure.
Stop in. And Gusto's reopening today, 2 p.m. So 2 to 2 today
Wow.
they'll be open. We'll get you posted up soon what they're going to have on specials and for entertainment. And don't forget to wish Josh a happy anniversary. We
5
did not
years.
get to do that yesterday, but Josh took over 5 years ago. So
Wow.
kudos to him.
We're glad everybody's
And we're
still
glad
there and
everybody's
everyone's
safe.
all right.
Yes.
Have a great weekend. We love you, and God bless. And please, don't take us too seriously.